Hi guys. So I wanted you guys to meet my amazing, gorgeous, beautiful friend Tracy Duvon, and she's going to share a little bit about what she's been taking and in terms of her health, because she is a huge health advocate, and what has changed her health and the life of her family. And so I wanted her to share a little bit of a health testimony and what she loves, and yeah. So,
I love my friend Jamie, first of all. She's amazing. And so
look at this.
We've been saying we're going to sit down and we're going to get to...
Sorry. Okay, let's go. Blooper. It's real life, right? Okay. I mean, y'all saw it. Y'all saw the chin. I was just... Anyway, go ahead.
So we kept saying we were going to sit down. There's nothing better than being able to hear somebody's story. And so, Jamie does that so well. So anybody that knows Jamie knows that she's always sharing real life, real stories, and always looking to help somebody. So I'm one of those, and been on a journey for a while. I'm very disciplined in when I'm taking products. And one of the things, well, first of all, when she used to do my hair, I'd come in and I'd be hungry or being there for a while. And my blood sugar, because I've had for 20 years, I tell people I've been journeying and planting seeds in my garden of health. So that's been like a 20-year journey from walking from hypoglycemia, anemia, thyroid, autoimmune system, and no iron, well, very low iron back then. And so I'd come in, I'm like, she could tell I was fading. And so she'd first of all give me Slim. She'd always give me this pink drink. And I'd be like, okay, that's great. I'm like, I'm so hungry, and I'm fading. And she'd give me a pink drink. And it's so interesting that now, from that time to now, that's a long time. It's been years.
Long time.
And
almost
so
7 years probably.
I'm actually packing for a trip, and it's like I can't forget the Slim. And one of the main reasons is I watch it balance me out from my mood to my sugar level. And being a female, there are, you just feel all these different feelings and hormones. And it's like, I really feel balanced. So I can't go anywhere without my pink drink.
Yeah,
and
we
so
keep extras in the car.
Yeah.
I used to have the same issue because as a hairdresser, I didn't have time to eat really. So I would crash pretty often if I didn't balance myself. So I knew when she was struggling with the same thing that I really did for so long, since 2015 until I was introduced to it 7 years ago, almost 7 years ago. And so I knew that that she really needed to get her body balanced, and I knew this Slim really could help her. So I would mix them up when she came in. So I was planting the seeds, and so she would notice the difference, and then just like little drips here and there. And she really, finally decided that she was going to try it.
Yeah.
And add it to her regimen already.
And then, I always love the why. I love supporting anything that has the why. It has companies you partner with, that people who are doing something and it's making a difference. And so with Plexus, one was their story. I asked them, well, why pink, and where did it come from? So there's a whole story of where Plexus began with that and helping people. I think back then it was cancer.
Yeah. Well, initially it was launched for type 2 diabetics, and then it was initially you're right. It was for breast cancer awareness. And we had it's a little device. It's like a little polyurethane for early detection of breast cancer. And that was the only thing. We only had, our entire company was based off of a breast check kit, and that's it. And so it magnifies your touch by, I think, like 5 times. And so it was for early detection of breast cancer. And so from that, they had a breast cream to detoxify and heal the breast tissue. And then they launched the pink drink, which then was initially created for type 2 diabetes. And they really realized that leveling your sugar is really connected to so many things. It's your endocrine system, your thyroid function. And your insulin is your master hormone. So when you get your insulin level, you definitely you feel better. Yeah. Just overall. And inflammation, it's got an anti-inflammatory.
And I could definitely tell the difference. It's usually in that morning time. It could be after breakfast, and it could be anywhere from like 10 to 12. And so I love that. And then the next thing I heard was when they were bringing me, because I do protein shakes, and I fell in love with the product, but then I fell in love with the why. My children love it, so that was a great thing. I first tried it on them, and because we do so many things with children, I have a little girl that I adopted. We advocate for children in so many different ways, adoption and everything else, and building hope homes. Well, to find out that the Plexus protein, which is very yummy. I have my oldest daughter and my 2 littles that ask me every day to make it with their banana and their avocado and just a few other little things they switch up, but that's mainly their favorite. But then to find out the why behind that, it was I began to say if there's anything that people would do it for, because it was kind of where I went at first, because I had many different protein powders, was for the children that it feeds.
So we partnered with Feeding America. It's been a couple years now, and so for every bag of protein, so they have the whey. So every bag is 14 servings, so it's 2 scoops. Feeds 14 kids, and so or 14 families.
So now some of them do the whey, and then
so
the others
is the
do
whey,
the vegan.
and then we also have vegan, but they both come in chocolate or vanilla. So and they're yummy. It's a meal replacement, and it's or you can use it as a snack shake, or some people use it as dessert. They'll like freeze it.
That's how I did with the kids.
Yeah, and it's really it's tasty, and it's got vitamins and minerals and all the things. Well, it also that's what I loved about it too. So we partnered with them, and I think at this point we've fed close to 20 million since we launched the program.
I've looked on their website too before, and it's pretty remarkable. And so, I'm a person of, we're going to buy things. I buy many different protein powders, and that continually draws me to that because I know, one, that's a heartbeat of mine is helping children. And I love, like I said, companies that give back to the community. And they see the need, take the lead, they help. And so that was a huge. So I highly encourage that to so many different people.
Yeah.
And then so there would be some packages I would get. So I would order things, and I would get like these free things, and I would get these little packages. And I'm like, okay, so for me, I have to know that something's going to work.
Yeah.
Okay. And so I always encourage people, don't take something a week or two and say it doesn't work, or even a month. It's like 30 days, you're going to see some difference.
One thing about this woman, she is one of the most consistent, disciplined people. So if she starts something, she said, I'm going to commit to it. I'm going to see what it really does, and then go from there.
You're spending good money.
Yeah.
How do you know that something really works? And there's so many things out there. That's a new thing, the new phase, the quick this, the quick that. But how do you really know? And you're spending money is to try it and do yourself a favor and stick with it 30, 60, 90 days at least. And then, from there, you really can tell. And so in my packet came, and they were meeting practical needs. So I always had gut issues, your second brain, your gut. And I've never ever heard that my gut flora was good. And, always working on that. So we started with a regimen of BioCleanse and Probiotics. I can never say it. Probio 5. Yeah.
It's Probio 5 because
she's so pretty. They look so pretty just on your face.
Oh my gosh. This light makes me look amazing. I need to come over here and do more. And you're sparkling. So Probio 5 means it's got 5 beneficial probiotics, but it also has an antifungal that attacks the leaky gut, candida yeast, bad bacteria in the gut, which is the kicker because a lot of them didn't have that. And it has digestive enzymes. So I know myself, I have horrible digestive issues. And so, and you know what one of my favorite things about this is? That you can travel with it because it does not need to be refrigerated. So when I used to travel, I'd be like, well, what am I going to do with my probiotics? So it has a freeze-dried bacteria that does not even activate until it gets deep into the gut. And then it starts to break down, which is different from other things because normally when you take something, it starts to break down. And then when it gets to your gut, you don't absorb. It's already broken down some. So this doesn't even activate until it gets where it needs to. That's why it works better too.
And the testimony with that for me is different probiotics I've been on. And like I said, since I'm 32, there's been a long journey of being on, different health supplements. And so for me, going to different, doctors, I do blood work and all that. And to hear in the last year that my probiotic, my gut flora was so good that I could back it up and take every 2 days was, astounding to me. So I began with something that was a package of something. I said, I'll try it. And here I am to testify, to tell the story of, probably it's been at least 2 times flying. It could be 3. I don't know. But bottom line is that was huge. So my children take it. My little girls, my older daughter, and my son. And then my other favorite has been magnesium. Anybody know anything about magnesium?
That's what the BioCleanse is.
And what our body needs is the magnesium. And so the more I'm learning about, my internal system being calm, about, in between that and my ease with inflammation and...
So this little guy is. So this has 4 anti-inflammatories. Everybody has inflammation, and that's where all disease really starts at the cellular level. And so with inflammation, and so this actually helps calm all inflammation, and it goes into the cells. So which is amazing. So it's got 4 anti-inflammatories. There's a cream that you can use topically too, just for like joints and all that. But she really told me today, because I had told her she really probably needs to up her E's.
I would take 1 or 2 here because, I mean, I had them. But again, if you don't know, well, first I'll say if I don't know, I'm asking Jamie. So when you don't know something, though, and the benefits of it, it's like, what is your situation? And there's an answer for it, right? But I didn't really know what was that really good for. I just know, okay, I have it, and I hear it's good for me, and it can help with different things. But again, unless I really understood with something I'm really dealing with. So she told me I could take 4 to 6. And so I had been having some leg aches and stuff like that, and which is somewhat of an inflammation. It is inflammation.
It is, yeah.
And so anyway, I upped it, and that's only been in this last week that I've been, because I would take them, a little here and a little there. And so I upped them, and it's amazing.
Yeah,
Truly amazing.
She said my joints feel so much better. I said, yeah.
So that's another favorite now. It's become.
Yeah, it's good stuff for sure. And she does have some autoimmune stuff that she has to tackle, and that's all inflammation, right, in the gut, and so that can cause other issues, and like your joints to to be inflamed and all that too. So that helps to calm that too. So it's probably one of the most underutilized products we have, but it is like a powerhouse. And so we all have inflammation on so many levels. It causes so many
food,
things.
everything,
Stress
stress alone,
is the
right?
biggest one, and so we all
and none of us have that, right?
And then the last thing we'll talk about that is another favorite of hers that she takes every single day is our collagen. So this is kind of set apart in the collagen world. So I've been in the beauty business a really long time. She actually was in the beauty business too. She still is. I guess we're never not in the beauty business. But it has 2 types of collagen, and it's bioidentical collagen. It's basically it's like your own body's natural production of collagen. It's the closest thing to it. Okay, it has. We'll try. It has superfoods in it, superfruits. It actually has prebiotics in it, so it's even great for the gut. It has vitamin C and E, and it has bioavailable biotin, so your body's going to absorb 100% of it. So it's great for hair, skin, nails, joints, the gut. I love it. It has definitely helped with just the smoothness all over my face and my skin. My crow's feet's gotten better. And who's not on collagen? So we all need it.
So, this is like my very precious friend, but she's like a little baby sister because I've got some years on her. So
you wouldn't tell though.
So one of the things that I learned over the years, you hear so much about collagen, and again, I would use it here or there, and then when I would get a massage, or I'd see my skin and I would hear okay, it changes. Skin changes.
Yeah.
Can you believe that it changes? Well, anyway, it changes. And so so that's when I began to hear more and more and understand the benefits of collagen in so many ways, but also the elasticity of our skin and how it feels and how it, stays more, what would you call it? I want to say firmer, but it's just a different feel.
I was going to say plump, but that doesn't
plump. Okay, so any of these, but
I don't want anything plump, but maybe my skin. Right now, my face is plump.
So it can lose its firmness. So anyway, the collagen is, I do a couple smoothies a day. So whether I'm supposed to use it, definitely I use it 2 times a day. And in the evening, if I need a little bit of a chocolate something, then I'm grabbing a smoothie with a little bit more. So I hope 3 is okay. But bottom line is the difference is in the skin for sure.
Yeah.
So these are my favorites. These are some of my favorites that have helped me, helping my family, and it's helping other people. And so love that. And I encourage anybody any day to, check it out. Of course, you got to love Jamie. She's amazing. And then the company and the people with it. And it's all about, if you looked into it, the families and the lives that are being changed by who they are and what they do is, I just say, there's food out, there's, I say jewelry's jewelry, art is art, clothes is clothes, products are products. Whoever's selling them, it's the ones who are giving back, those who are making a difference in the community, making a difference locally and globally. That's the people you want to partner with. So I highly encourage it, as well as it benefiting you. So
well, the cool part is we got to partner together. We partner together in lots of things in life, right? So first we met really because of being a client, our mutual friend introduced us, and so we started doing that together, and then became part of Women of Hope, which she started, which I'm sure you guys see us post about, but she was part of that part of my life too. And I said, well, really, we need to do this part of life together too, right? So So I was happy to be able to partner with her because really, I mean, it's all about what we can do for the kingdom. And so this is another element. It's adding more value to what we can really do for the kingdom. So, yeah, so I'm excited. This has been great for her and her family, and she keeps getting younger. I think I feel like she looks the same that I met her. It's been a long time. It's been 10, 15 years. And so she's not aged. She's ageless.
Oh, listen, who's talking about ageless? Oh,
You
my
are.
gosh.
You look. She does. She looks amazing. Anyway,
Stunning, beautiful.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, she's fixed my hair.
Letting
I
her
told her
hair
I
grow
have a
long
mom bob. That's all right. For all you guys that do have bobs, it's all good. It's just look. I used to have this fun haircut underneath, but I'm just I'm growing it back out, and it's just taking time. It's in this awkward phase, but I gotta jack it up a little bit. Anyway, we love y'all. Thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.